it's a lot going through my mind. Like, I feel like I kept it real from you since day one. I personally feel that you left out who you really are.
I have issues.
Hi, my name is Maisha. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on the Netflix show Love is Blind. I'll be going over my thoughts and opinions about Carlton and Diamond's situation mostly, and about homophobia and biphobia and all of that. Without further ado, let's hop into this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget to turn your post notifications on so every time I post you are notified. Okay, so I'm going to give you the backstory. Basically, Carlton is Diamond's ex-fiance, and they got in a heated argument on the show Love is Blind, so they end up not getting married and all of that. And he came out with his sexuality, saying that he was bisexual like days before the wedding. So yeah, Carlton felt like Diamond didn't accept him, but in reality she really did. And I'm gonna go show my evidence, and I'm gonna talk through everything about how I feel about the situation. I felt like Carlton kept like self-sabotaging because he kept saying, oh, I'm speaking my truth. What's wrong with me speaking my truth and all this other stuff. He really didn't give Diamond a chance to like really talk. Like, he just kept self-sabotaging, saying like things, like just saying negative things. And like, he started degrading her, talking about her hair, her makeup, her face, the way she looked. And I felt like that's completely wrong to do that.
Degraded me. We all both said a lot of things that was below the belt. So it's not like I already had hair, like how I look and all these other things, which is what the experiment was about, is not judging a person on the characteristics or their outside. So you not only attacked my character, you also attacked my appearance. So it wasn't just...
But that was like...
I don't care what nobody said. I feel like he switched the script because it was like, you didn't tell her that from the beginning that you were bisexual, and I feel like Diamond has the right to choose whether she want to be with you or not, and that doesn't make her homophobic or biphobic, because it's like we all have a preference of like who we want to be with, and if I don't want to be with you because of that, or I don't want to be with you because you lied to me because of that, I feel like people should just stop and get over it. Like, stop hating on her. To stop calling people homophobic or biphobic just because we have different preferences from you. Like, it's very annoying, and it's like, I don't have to do what you say. Like, I don't have to be with a man who wants to be with another man. Like, why would I? Like, okay, so at the reunion, he kept saying, well, it was actually backstage of the reunion. It wasn't like during the reunion. He kept saying, she did this, she did that. Like, he didn't take responsibility for his actions. And I felt like, man, he need to grow a pair, because you said stuff that was wrong too. And I feel like he should have apologized. And then during the reunion, he did end up apologizing, but it wasn't like genuine to me, because he kept saying but this. And if you gotta say apology with but, then you seriously don't mean it. And that's just how I feel about it. I don't feel like he was looking for love, because he doesn't seem like stable, like emotionally and all of that. Like, he seemed like he like just ready to snap at any second over any little thing. And like, he threw the ring in the water also on the show like it wasn't nothing. Like, he went off instead of just being civilized, sitting down and talking like how she wanted to do.
So it wasn't just...
But that was like after the build-up.
No, but still, it's not an excuse. You still spoke about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no.
I'm not here to like, he's right, she right, point fingers. I'm here just to say my truth.
The thing that irked me is he never like owned up to what he did. Like, he was just saying, like, blaming everything on her. Like, it was just very aggravating to watch, and I'm like really over him. Another thing he kept saying is, how am I wrong for speaking my truth? And no, like, he kept saying like, oh, nobody else talked about their sexual experiences and whatever. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right on that. You're not wrong for speaking the truth. It's the fact that you lied days before the wedding. And it was like, you switched the script, like, straight up. Like, I would have, honestly, if somebody did that to me, I would have left them too. Like, how are you gonna say, act like you straight and all that, and then just say, oh, hey, by the way, we're about to get married in a couple days, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm bisexual. And then when I start asking you questions about it, you start snapping on me, not listening, and you gonna throw my ring in the water, talk about my weave, talk about my face and appearances. Like, I would have been done too.
Even sharing like my history of dating, like no one else on the show was like sharing their sexual history or anything. So for anyone to think like that it was like, oh, okay, well that's all it.
And let me just say, he wasn't wrong for speaking his truth. It's just that he lied about it, and then he tried to play victim, and that victim shit is overrated, straight up. Like, from watching this, I like just learned, like, I just felt like I needed to say this, that self-acceptance is like very important. Self-acceptance meaning like accepting yourself, being happy with yourself and your individuality, like loving you, who you are. Like, I feel like he cared too much about what she thought, because even if she didn't accept him, it's like, so what? Find you somebody who loves you for you. You get me? Like, it's just, I don't know, it was just very irking me. Like, for example, like, I know I'm weird, I know I'm introverted, I know I'm awkward, and I know I'm quiet and shy and all that, but I know me, and I accept me for me. I was just gonna say, like, be the best version of yourself. Don't give a crap about what anybody think, straight up. And then on that note, I read something about people bullying him on his Instagram or whatever, and it just felt like it was wrong, because how you gonna bully somebody on a personal page just by coming out telling the world who he is? So I feel like that was wrong, and I feel like these people need to grow up, because you making somebody feel shitty. Like, I was reading and they said he was like suicidal and all that, and I may not like his personality, but I don't want nobody killing themselves over like negative comments. So I do hope he does get the help that he needed. Like, I understand how he feel, because I've been bullied before, I've been suicidal before, and it's like, it's not a good place to be at. And it's like, people talking negative to you and stuff like that makes it just, your mental, like, way worse. And it's like, why even go on somebody's page just to talk stuff about them? Like, I feel like that's very wrong. Also, they were like bullying Diamond too, because they kept calling her homophobic and biphobic just because she don't want to be with him. Nobody tell you what to do. And if they did, you don't listen to them. You do what you want to do. It's her life. Like, she can choose to be with him or not. And I feel like we need to stop trying to force our preferences on each other, because if I don't want to be with somebody that's bisexual, I'm not going to be with them, and that's just on that. So I'm going to say it again. Diamond is not biphobic. She's not homophobic. She has the right to be with a man that is bisexual if she wants to or doesn't want to. He kept that secret from her from the beginning, and he has to live with the consequences ultimately. And I feel like, why are people trying to force their ideals on each other? Like, if I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. Especially when it comes to women being with bisexual men. Like, and sometimes they be on a DL too, and it's like, no, like, I don't want to take any chances, straight up. Comment down below if you feel like Diamond deserves a second shot at love on the show Love is Blind. I was just saying, like, I don't get why people will like hate on her for living her life and making a decision regarding herself, because it's like, she can do whatever she wants. We all have our own preferences, and I don't want to be with a man that's bisexual, and she shouldn't have to either. And straight up, that doesn't make you homophobic or biphobic. You just not interested in it, and that's okay. That's pretty much sums up my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget to turn post notifications on down below, so every time I post, you are notified.